Lesson 1.
Flight to the UK.
飛行機の旅
Welcome aboard Flight 152 to London. Our flight time will be 12 hours and 45 minutes. Please put your bags in the compartments above your seat or under the seat in front of you. After dinner, we will show 2 movies. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
Excuse me, will this plane arrive at 11:15?
No, it won't. It'll arrive at 11:50. Is this your first visit to the UK?
Yes, I'll meet my friend in London tomorrow.
How exciting! You'll love London.
Will you go to London too?
Yes, I will, but I won't stay in London. I'll go home to Liverpool tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pass out the landing card soon. Your flight attendant can answer any questions for you. Thank you.
Excuse me, what can I write here?
Please write your place of stay. For example, the name of your hotel.
I'm not going to stay at a hotel. I'm going to stay at my uncle's house.
Well, just write your uncle's address there.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Next, passport, please.
Here you are.
Are you going to be only in London?
Yes, I am.
How long are you going to stay?
About 2 weeks.
What is the purpose of your visit?
Sightseeing.
Do you have a return ticket?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Okay. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. I will.
Lesson 2.
Days in London.
初めての海外旅行
Excuse me, will you explain today's lunch special, please?
Sure. Today's special is roast beef.
Okay, I'll have that.
Mashed potatoes or chips?
Mashed potatoes, please.
Would you like tea or coffee?
I'll have tea.
Shall I bring your tea before or after your lunch?
Before, please.
May I help you?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a skirt.
Right this way, please. What size?
S, please.
Pardon?
Oh, sorry. I mean small.
How about this?
Oh, that's nice. May I try this on?
Sure. The fitting room is over there.
Thank you. Excuse me, how can I get to Piccadilly Circus? I must get there by 10 o'clock.
You can get there on the tube.
The tube?
Yes, you know, the underground. Piccadilly Circus is 1 station from here.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Oh, you have to hurry. You'll be late.
How's London so far, Aya?
It's great. I love London.
Shall we go to Buckingham Palace? We can see the changing of the guard there. It starts at 11:30.
Sure, that'll be fun. Do we have to take the tube?
No, we don't. Let's take the bus.
Come on, Billy. There's the bus.
We don't have to leave now. We'll get there too early.
Lesson 3.
I must buy a bathing suit.
What a beautiful beach!
The color of the ocean is green, isn't it?
Yes, you gave me a postcard of this beach last month. I've wanted to swim here since then.
Shall we swim this afternoon?
Yes, let's. But first, I must buy a bathing suit. Do you know a good shop?
Sure, let's go.
This is too big.
That's a large size. Try this blue one. It's a small size.
The size is okay, but I've never worn a bathing suit like this.
How about this green one?
Yes, I'll take it. How much is it?
$35.
Here you are.
Here's your change.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Do you know it's summer in Australia? I've just returned from the beach. Yesterday, we went to a bank and exchanged some yen for dollars. Australian bills are very colorful. They're not paper, but plastic. Can you believe it? I'll write to you again soon. Goodbye, Daisuke.
Lesson 4.
Sea turtles.
ウミガメの悲しみ。
Turtles usually live for many, many years, but the number of sea turtles is falling. Every year, many people take sea turtle eggs. Some people eat the eggs. Other people buy and sell turtles for food. Sometimes sea turtles also eat trash and die. Balloons and plastic bags fall into the sea, and their color comes off in the seawater. Sea turtles mistake the balloons and bags for jellyfish. Sea turtles love jellyfish, so they eat the trash. Every year, hundreds of sea turtles die from plastic bags and balloons. Can you believe it? It's true. Help the world's turtles. Don't throw away plastic bags. And please hold on to your balloons.
Lesson 5.
A farewell party. Taku calls Sue on the phone.
Hello, this is Takuya speaking. May I speak to Sue, please?
Hi, Taku. Sure. Hold on. Sue, a phone call for you. It's from Taku.
Thanks. Hi, Taku.
Hi, Sue. I have some bad news. Minsu is going back to Korea in September.
Really? Why so soon?
I don't know. Probably it's because of his father's job.
I'll miss him.
Me too.
We should have a farewell party.
You took the words right out of my mouth. How about next Sunday?
Fine. What time shall I come?
Is 12 okay?
Great. I'll see you then.
Bye.
At the party,
Are you really going back? We'll miss you a lot.
Me too.
Are you going to play soccer in Korea?
Yes, of course.
You won't stop until your dream comes true, right?
Yeah, I'm going to play in the World Cup.
Then we'll see you at the stadium.
Come and visit me in Korea.
Why not?
Keep in touch, okay?
Okay, I will.
Lesson 6.
Landmines and children.
What is this? It is a danger sign. Signs like this are seen in the forests and fields of Cambodia. What is the danger? Landmines.
These Cambodian children like to play in forests and fields just like you and me. But some of them are killed and many others are injured. Landmines do this.
Landmines are terrible. Are they removed easily?
No, they aren't. Specialists are needed.
How do they remove the landmines?
They usually do it by hand. This is slow and dangerous work.
I can imagine that. What's this?
It's a language poster for Cambodian children. It was made by Mr. Kurimoto, a Japanese volunteer.
Why did he make this poster?
Well, you see, Cambodian is spoken in Cambodia, but some children can't read it.
I see. So they can't read danger signs.
Right. And then they enter dangerous areas.
So you mean there are many ways to work for peace, don't you?
Exactly.
Lesson 7.
Aki talks about her dream.
Today is our first speech day. The topic is My Future Dream. When you're making a speech, look at everyone. Speak slowly and clearly. Any questions?
Yes. Who's first?
Our first speaker is Aki. What's your future dream, Aki?
I want to be a scientist someday.
That sounds interesting. Are you ready?
Yes. Look at this picture. The children are hungry. They need food. My dream is to be a scientist and produce enough food for hungry people. Years ago, scientists produced a new kind of wheat. Why did they produce the new wheat? To help hungry people. The new wheat can fight illness and insects, so you can get a lot of it. Some people are against this kind of food, but it can help hungry people. I want to produce safe new food someday. Do you have any questions or comments?
Yes. The picture was shocking to me. Are there many hungry people in the world?
Yes. About 1 billion people cannot get enough food to eat today.
We're producing new kinds of rice in China. Why are some people against new foods?
They say some of the new foods may harm other plants and useful insects.
Thank you, Aki. You did a good job.
Lesson 8. Christmas is coming. There's a Christmas tree in the room. Look, there are some presents under the tree. There are many cards on the wall. They're from all over the world. Oh, there's a baby on this card.
That's Christ. Christmas is his birthday.
Is there a card from Australia?
Yes, Becky sent this one.
How cute! Santa is surfing. It was just before Christmas. The organ stopped working. We need it tomorrow. What shall we do? Franz asked. I have an idea, Joseph answered. I finished writing this Christmas poem a few days ago. Can you write music for it? We can sing it with a guitar. A guitar in church? Can we do that? Franz asked. But he went home to write the music. It was a dark and quiet night. Franz looked at the sky through the window. There were a lot of bright stars. He began to write. The next evening in church, Joseph said, "We have a new song, but our organ doesn't work. We'll sing it with a guitar." The people looked surprised, but the music was nice and simple, so they began to sing. Now, singing Silent Night at Christmas is popular all over the world. Lesson 9.
欲張りはしか
I'm very hungry,
said Vashika.
looked around for food in the forest, but he did not find any. He walked and walked and saw a big tree. He looked up and found a nest on the top.
I can eat some birds,
he said. He climbed up the tree. In the nest, the Sheikah didn't find any birds, but found 5 eggs.
Good!
He smiled. Just then, he thought,
Wait a minute. These 5 small eggs are not enough for me. I have a good idea.
He didn't eat the eggs and climbed down the tree. After 2 weeks, the Sheikah came back. He climbed up the tree and found 5 baby birds in the nest.
Hello, babies. Be my dinner.
He slowly walked toward the nest. But he stopped.
Let's see. I can wait another 2 weeks. Then...
He smiled and climbed down the tree. The Sheikah waited another 2 weeks and then came back.
I can enjoy a big dinner today.
He ran up the big tall tree.
What happened?
He saw no birds in the nest. The Sheikah looked up and found 5 little birds in the blue sky.
Lesson 10.
The 3 R's.
3つの R で地球を守る。
Look at that trash.
Yes, I see it.
That desk is newer than mine. Are these things really trash?
That bike looks newer than mine.
I hear that each person in Japan makes about 400 kilograms of trash every year.
Really? That cannot go on. But what can we do?
I think the answer is in the 3 R's: reducing, reusing, and recycling.
Tell us about the 3 R's, Sue.
Well, the first R is reducing waste. Taking our own shopping bags is the easiest way, for example.
Oh, I see. So we don't need new plastic bags every time.
That's right. In fact, most stores in Germany measure and sell food without using plastic trays.
Wow! That reduces so much trash every year.
I know a little about reusing. In my school, we can buy used school uniforms from older students.
That's great! That's more useful than throwing things away.
I often go to used shops to buy and sell things. For example, old clothes, CDs, and books.
That's reusing, Rio. Flea markets are the most popular way of reusing.
What about recycling?
Well, look at this plastic bottle. Here is a mark for recycling. Plastic bottles can become shirts, pens, and so on. Such things are as good as new ones.
I think cans and paper have a mark like that too.
Right. Through recycling, empty cans and waste paper can become resources, not trash.
In the end, which is the most important of the 3 R's?
Reducing, I think. It looks the easiest too.
Well, reusing and recycling are as easy as reducing. Don't you think so?
Lesson 11.
John Mung. Mr. Whitfield sent Manjiro to school. Manjiro didn't speak English well, but he studied very hard. He studied navigation, mathematics, and a lot of other things. The Whitfields went to church on Sundays, but their church didn't want Manjiro. It was only for white people. Mr. Whitfield was not happy about this. He went to other churches. At last, he found a church for Manjiro. In 1846, Manjiro went to sea again. Mr. Whitfield was not with him this time. During this voyage, he studied navigation firsthand. In 3.5 years, his ship came back. Mr. Whitfield was also back from his voyage. Manjiro lived with the Whitfields again for 2 months. In 1849, a lot of people went to California for gold. Manjiro also went there. He worked very hard in a gold mine. After 2 months, he made enough money for his trip back to Japan. Manjiro left California for Hawaii. There he got on another ship. In 1851, it came near Okinawa. He got off the ship. It was his first time back in Japan in 10 years, but he could not go straight back to Nakanohama. He had to stay in Okinawa over half a year. In 1852, Manjiro went back to his hometown at last. Later, he became a samurai and got a family name. He took the name Nakahama after his hometown. Manjiro taught English, navigation, mathematics, and other things. He wrote an English textbook. He also wrote a textbook on navigation. His books had a lot of new ideas for Japan.
Lesson 12.
Water from fog.
As you know, a country like Japan has a lot of rain and water. But some countries have very little rain. Dr. Robert Cheminor from Canada wanted to help such countries. He worked with Pilar Cerceda and some other Chilean scientists. They found a way to bring water to one of the driest places on Earth. This place was Chungungo in Chile. There were no rivers or lakes near Chungungo. On the mountains near the village, there was always some fog, but there was very little rain. So all their water was carried to them on an old truck once or twice a week. The water was expensive, but it was not clean. So where did Dr. Cheminor plan to get water from? The answer is surprising. From the fog. Like a cloud, fog is made up of many small water drops. In fact, fog is just cloud on the ground. So on a mountainside near the village, Dr. Cheminor set up 75 strong nets. When the wind pushed the fog over the mountain, small drops of water were caught on the nets. Then, when they became heavy enough, they ran down the nets and into a big pipeline. This pipeline took the water to the village. In 1992, after 7 years of hard work by Robert Cheminor and his team, a water tap was turned on in the village. Now the people in Chungungo get all their water from fog. They have enough water for drinking and cooking. They have enough for growing fruit and vegetables too. Also, because the water is clean, they are healthier than before. Chungungo is now a village with hope. His way of catching fog was very simple. It didn't need electricity or any other energy. Today, many places in other countries do not have enough water. Catching fog is helping in some of those places. Dr. Cheminor plans to continue his important work and keep looking for ways to help.